actual explicitness. I mean, an actual 10-minute piece of footage of a woman masturbating herself, of a woman manipulating the head statue into her gender area. Oral sex, intercourse, explicit shots, psychedelic waves over the whole thing. I mean, have you ever played a role in these videos? Have you showed your genitals for the sake of sleep chamber art?
What kind of a question is that? Have I shown my genitals in front of what kind of a show is
well, I just tried
this? Is culture? Well, I was expected to come here and talk about cultural outreach. And you're asking me if I've exposed myself.
I just want to see
in public.
To what degree are you committed to the whole?
To what degree are you committed to provoking prurient interest and people's lowest?
This is a show of cultural interest. You are part of a cultural art, and I'm asking you poignant questions, and I want to know just how committed you are. I mean, there's a lot of sexual overtones in this music. I mean, there's a lot of genital flashing throughout the videos. There's masturbation. There's intercourse. There's oral sex. I mean, really, he says John Zoo is the founder and main.
That's our most commercial aspect. Is genital sex.
The question is if your genitals played a role in this art.
My genitals have not played any role in Sleep Chamber.
Okay, thank you. I'm just glad you could answer the question. I don't see why it was such a problem in the first place. And for that matter, how do you feel about video and a woman manipulating the large nose of a Roman-looking sculpted head into her vaginal area?
I didn't create those pieces of eroticism that you're talking about.
Yeah, your music, your violin playing or your this or that was involved in that music. I mean, how do you feel about that association? I mean, do you advocate filming women masturbating and having this distributed to the possible hands of minors? Christians, Mormons who might fall into shock at the sight of it?
I'm not particularly interested in preaching when I'm involved in Sleep Chamber. I don't preach. I don't appreciate people preaching to me.
So do you see it as
or accusing me of pandering to prurient interests when of all the topics that you could have talked about with Sleep Chamber or me, you have to provoke and bring up the subject of you seem very familiar with this footage that you're decrying, and exactly how many masturbation shots are involved in a video. I don't think this is particularly pertinent.
Well, you tell me.
Or profound.
Why don't you tell me what is pertinent?
Pertinent and profound, or just pertinent?
That's up to you.
Or just entertaining?
You tell me.
I mean, what is your function in this show?
We're not here to talk about this show.
I'm not here to talk about my genitals, ringworm. I ain't gonna take too much more of this. Christ.
All right, I'm sorry if
I'm provoked.
I'm sorry if I put you on the hot seat here, but basically, what we're looking for is we're just looking for some genuine insight into the Sleep Chamber format, a very provocative, a very revered group in the underground music.
My role in Sleep Chamber is not to fit into a format. I'm not concerned with fitting into a format, and neither is the resulting music that we've created is trying to fit into a format.